Good evening, folks. It is Sunday, the 13th of April. We are looking at lows of... I've closed the window. 5 degrees, up to a high of 14, cloudy over at Mount Holly, New Jersey. Because this is the name of the place that this game is set in. It's Blueprints time! Yeah! That one. It's gonna be nice and chill today. I've had a long day. It's been a long day of doing absolutely bugger all. But I wanted a nice chill game. I've been wanting to play this game like all day. I've been studying, I did my grocery shopping, I did... that was about it. I played video games. But I've been wanting to play this one and I didn't feel right playing it off stream. Days of doing absolutely nothing are tiring for real. For real. Hello XRFI, how you going? Hang on, I wanna... There we go. Slightly smaller. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, it's real tiring doing absolutely nothing. Also, hang on, let me just... There we go. I'm gonna slightly uncensor that chat. Was doing absolutely nothing, so good enough. I'm glad you had I hope you had a good day of doing absolutely nothing like I did. Let's get moving. Let's start. Den is always a good start, so we'll go Den. Remember, this is Blueprints. It's a roguelike... Ooh, observatory. It's a roguelike exploration game where you try and get through this mansion. It's very much like a board game. So we've just gotten Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. I want to get up to as many of these as possible. I want to get up to like 20 stars. So that the next time... Ooh, storeroom or closet? Well, storeroom, strictly speaking, has more items. It's just that the closet might have given me some better items. But we'll take the safer option. We'll start building up our stores. So the early game goal is to just get a lot of utility. We'll do billiard room, sure. Later on we can worry more about actually getting places. So 17, 13 plus 8, 21, minus 8 is 13, of course. Why did I even have to calculate that? 18, 11, 1, 10, 20. 5, 16, 8, no, 16, 32, 8. Okay, I thought I got that wrong for a second. Oh, a keycard, that's nice. It opens electronically powered security doors. Now, actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if the keycard is a one-time use. I've been under the impression that it shouldn't be. Like, I've been under the impression that it was, but it shouldn't be, logically speaking. Happy birthday, Nexo! I logged in with the wrong account. Well, this is welcome to the channel. Nexo was unavailable. Nice to meet you. Person who's never been on this stream before. You should follow my account. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. The other two statements have identical wording. Well, this one is true. This one is true. This one is clearly false. So that means that it's in the black box. You're welcome. I hope you're having a good birthday. I know that... I think you said your birthday was on Sunday? So... It's not your birthday yet. Your birthday is like... It's 10 a.m. here? I thought you were a Filipino. I thought you lived in the Philippines. Where do you live? 10 p.m. Yeah, okay. No, that makes more sense. I was gonna say, 10 a.m. in the Philippines? No, 10 p.m. Yes, I hope you're having a good not yet birthday, almost birthday. In 2 hours, don't worry. In 2 hours, the stream will still be going, and it will be your birthday then. So I will still be able to wish you a happy birthday if you are then here at that time. Or if you leave and then come back. Now you gotta be careful, because I almost just backed myself into a dead end. I didn't because I picked security, but if I'd picked any other one, That would have been a dead end. I wonder if these mean anything. You did the same mistake, by the way? What mistake? 10 p.m., 10 a.m.? You said 9 a.m. earlier? Oh. What time is it now? It's 12 a.m. right now. Keycard system. Well, I have a keycard. So I'm going to assume that... Yeah, okay. So I reckon what the keycard is I reckon... Again, I was under the impression that, like the keys, it was a one-time use. That seems like, upon further inspection, that doesn't necessarily make sense. And, in fact, I now have a keycard, so I should be able to access all keycard doors. So I will just play off of that and keep up the number of secure doors in the facility. The facility? What is this? SCP? Number of secure doors in the manor. So in that way, now I should be able to get through more doors later on. I hope. Let's boudoir. I'm gonna cut across. I want to go snake around as much as possible. It'll tire me out, but it'll get me more items. And hopefully I'll get locked out less, because that's what really ends my runs, is walking into a space where I don't have a key and there's a locked door at the end, so I can't actually get through. Won't waste the gifted sub. Oh, that's a good idea. May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. You know, I haven't really tried this. Let's try this. So this will let me make a new one? Rumpus room. Oh yeah. I mean, that gives me... Oh no, I saw the button, actually. I didn't... Right, so you can just re-roll once, I suppose. That said, this place, real cool. Hello, you do not have any coins. That was a really scarily located sound. The fact that that sound came from, like, behind me freaked me out. Car keys. This is good if I ever find a garage. You are poor, I am poor. I'm a poor, poor man. The economy is really getting to me. How you going, XRFI? How you going, Nexo? Actually, XRFI, you already told me that you were doing nothing, but I hope you're having a good nothing. Tell me magical things, magic man.
And, as it was foretold,
Okay.
I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see a boy.
You die. No, I think I'm being talked to by a magical machine.
He is looking for something.
I like your funny words, magic man.
Something he was told he would not find.
A cat.
I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing,
But the flag isn't moving.
but the flag does not stir.
See, I knew where I was going.
I see a door marked by a road moon.
Trek's outhouse.
A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find.
Mister, you are giving me Signalis vibes.
Beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay. So if I come back to this guy another day, then he'll give me another cutscene. That'll be cool. This door is locked. Here, see, this is where we start running into issues. I start having to burn through keys. And to be honest, I only have myself to blame here because I proceeded straight north instead of cutting back across. Now we've got locked doors everywhere. gonna bedroom across and hope that this works out for me. That's a weird statue. See, now all the doors are locked. This is where we start getting into pain. Oh, no! I need that. I need items. I have so much money, but I don't have any gems. Shit. Okay, we'll take the green room. Nice coins I can't spend. Money I take to my grave. Reminder that that document has been told to be a lie. We already know that that is not true. Shit. If this is a locked door, I'm screwed. I think that's it. I don't actually have another path out. Runs over. Damn it, bro. It is insane how quickly your run can end just because you didn't get enough keys early on. Unlucky. Yeah, so this game is very... I feel like it distills the essence of a roguelike right into the simplest possible format. You've got randomness, abilities, and items. I mean, I guess rogue would be the most distilled roguelike because it is, you know, the name of the genre, but I don't know anybody who's actually played Rogue. I haven't played Rogue. How old do you think I am? And I still die. Hello, Nexo. Happy birthday, Nexo. Welcome to the stream. For the first time, definitely. Don't worry about it. Okay. We need to collect more items. That's the issue. So the den will give us some nice movement options and a gem. Yoink. It's about building up early resource game. I keep messing it up. What is that emote? Lovin' chat. Lovin'. I've got 2 gems and a dice. I mean, nursery is nice, but not great. So I'm gonna redraw and just... Ooh, passageway is better, but also not particularly good. None of these are good. None of these are worth that. Like, I'm pretty sure the bathroom doesn't even actually give me anything. I believe there is nothing of interaction in the bathroom. It is a dead-end room through and through. Bathroom. Every time I hear bathroom now, I think of Aina. That's a dead end or a hallway. I mean, the hallway is nice, but I don't need to go in there yet. That's actually something I probably should use more. Spawning a room and then not necessarily going through it immediately. Because that way I save a little bit of energy. Experimental house features or a storeroom? We'll go with the experiments first. There's a puzzle in this room that I don't understand. There's this thing here, which first of all needs to be powered on. And that requires a breaker in the first place. But second of all, I don't actually know how it works. Oh no, never mind. This machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. I always assumed it came from the, you know, the breaker switch. But now I know. Anyway, let's set up an experiment. We want... Oh. Let's try and go with... Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Let's try and go with an archival build. Every time I draft from an archived floor plan, I'm gonna get a key. For every 2 hallways in my house. Actually, hang on. Let me just make sure before I do that. Let me check how many hallways I have currently. 1, and I can surely get another one between now and then. Like now and when I need the keys, at least. Ow! Or I suppose I could gain 1 key or gem or gold, but 1 gold is not a lot of gold. So we're gonna do the hallways. I want more keys. Never. Never! What are we nevering? Never! You'll never take me alive! Security is good. Spread gems in each green room. You know what? That's not too bad. Let's get a patio. Thank you, Nightbot. Nightbot exists to serve. No shovel. 3 patches of grass and not a single shovel. Ooh, that security spawn is great, and now I'm screwed. That's a dead end. That's fine. We can take storeroom and go up north. My hallways! My brand! That's the Southern Cross. It's okay, we'll have so many hallways by the end of this. I'm gonna be hallwayed up. All the ways will be hallways. Parlor or billiard room? Parlor gives me gems, billiard room gives me keys. Let's get gems first. All 3 statements are false, 2 statements are false. Gems are in a box with a false statement. Well. This is tricky. This, by necessity of the game, has to be false. Because there's always at least one that's true. So this has to be false. 2 statements are false, or the gems are in the box with a false statement. This can be true, which means this has to be false. Which means the gem has to be in here. I hope that made sense to everyone watching. Because it was right. I'm so good at the video game. I have to spare room. I wonder if it's possible for it literally just to spawn you a dead end. Like, if I only have 1 path left, is it possible that these will all be, like, this will be a dead end, always? Is that possible? I don't know. Now, my options are the hallway, which would be good, because archival, or a courtyard. I'm gonna go with courtyard because I'm betting on getting more hallways later. Also, sledgehammer, that's very good. It seems like it won't ever spawn just a dead-end room. If you only have 1 path, it's not going to just put you on a dead-end path. If there are only 3 boxes and one says that all 3 tips are false, it's false in itself. Yeah. Well, that's a new one. 4 squared? 16? Oh god, these get harder. I thought I'd reached the maximum complexity. 5 squared. Or is it... no. Or is it 5 because it's... no, it's not. Hang on. 4 squared, 16. 1, 2... oh, that's 3 squared. What am I... sorry, I thought that was 5 for some reason. 3 squared is 9. Where's 9? Now, would it be 6 squared... it can't be 6 squared minus 16. No, it can. 36 minus 16 is 16. No, what am I talking about? No, it's not. I said that with such confidence. Completely incorrect. 36 minus 16 is 20. Shut up! Don't congratulate me on that. Oh, that's a new key. To the secret garden. 36 minus 60 is 20. Thank you, I understand that now. But yes, the 3 boxes puzzle, I don't have an option here. You can't rotate rooms, I believe. So I don't actually have an option here. I have a chapel, and that's it. Yeah, the 3 boxes puzzle involves always at least 1 true statement and always at least 1 false statement. So anything that says that everything is false is automatically false. I'm also getting screwed over by these rolls. This sucks. Ooh, the dining room is nice, but I want to say... okay. This is a difficulty. The dining room's a good room layout-wise, but I can't get its full benefits unless I double back to it. Doubling back to it this early on means that I will have to travel a lot to get its benefit. So I'll probably save that for later. Let's get a bedroom. We got some money out of that. This does mean I'm wasting some of this space. I can't really get there now, but let's try the secret garden. I have no idea what the secret garden is. It sounds cool. What do you mean it doesn't fit? Why? Again, I'm not actually given an option here. I can either end my run or continue. And I need this experiment to go. What is a secret garden then? To the secret garden? How do I get to the secret garden? It's a dark room. Ugh. I have to dark room. Flash warning in a second, these lights turn off and it like flashes the screen. I'm actually just gonna look at the ground and hope. Sorry, that wasn't better. I'm really not fond of the dark room, honestly. This may just end my run. I got lucky, it didn't, but it could have. Which one's the secret garden? This is such a secret garden, where is it? Shit. Okay. Dining room is better because at least I have a chance that these won't both be locked, but at the same time they might also just both be locked and I might have lost the game. Keys for sale. Yeah, I'm gonna go with keys for sale just because I need keys. Special key. Let's get a special key. Oh, makes little machining noises. I just realized, by the way, I can close that now. Silver key, baby! By the way, watch this door be locked. Oh, it wasn't locked. Oh, a pool! Adds a locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Yeah, let's add that. That looks cool. Can I swim? Shame. Shame. Pool rules. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. The odds may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added are removed at the end of the day unless otherwise stated. And no running. Security sauna. Oh, that's good. A 20-step buff to the next day is nice. Not to mention, this is a sweet-ass room. I like this. Oh, it feels very warm. I haven't actually been in a sauna in, like... how many years? 5 years or so, probably. Shovel. I want a shovel. I don't have one yet. We must boudoir. Oh, no, wait, no. This is the end of our run. I can't leave this interface, and that's a dead end. Both these options are dead ends. Which means that... remember when we were talking about the game possibly being nice? The game is in fact not nice. How does a sauna feel? Very warm. No, this is it. Runs over. Oh well. What's that? What's what? Pretty good, not gonna lie, especially after a hard day. I know that they're very common. Obviously, Japan and stuff has public baths, and I believe they usually have saunas in them. But I know that, like, Finland in particular loves their saunas. I've never been to Finland, so I've never experienced it, but it does sound nice. Alright, time to call it a day. Run it again. Cold countries. West-facing villa. Man. I really reckon this is gonna take me, like, 50 or so runs. Especially since I haven't been getting any upgrade discs, I haven't actually been able to permanently upgrade most of these rooms. I managed to upgrade the storeroom once, and that was it. Now that 70 steps is nice. I'm not gonna deny that. But perhaps it's not nice enough. I just read the stream title, I giggled. I'm glad. I saw another stream title, like, as I was finishing up yesterday that called it, like, Outer Wilds is a roguelike. So I thought that making a joke about it being in a house was horrendously appropriate. A false box contains the gems, the black box is true, the black box is false. So this could be... These are mutually contradicting statements. Is this a 50-50? Am I just screwed? So the black box is false, the black box is true. A false box contains the gems would mean that... Hold on a sec. Black box? You reckon it's in the black box? Okay, no, it can't be the black box. No matter what, it can't be the black box. Because if a false box contains the gems, then the statement is true. And it means it can't be in this box, because that's a true box. If a true box contains the gems, then this statement is false, which means that this box is false, which means it's not this box. The question is, though, a false box contains the gems. If that's true, then I have one option. If it's false, then that means the black box is false, the white box is true, a false box contains the gems. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If the black box is true, then I have one false box. If the black box is false, I have one false box. Sorry, one true box. No matter what, it's a 50-50, right? This is bullshit. White box? Look, no. So... This is hurting me for 2 gems. If the black box is false, the black box is true, a false box contains the gems. If a false box does contain the gems, then this is true. This is true. So this is false, and it's in blue. If this is false, then it's in a true box, which means that... Oh. Then this is false anyway, so it's always blue. Sorry, I had to work through that process. There was no circumstances under which it would be in the white box. That was not necessarily hard, it just actually required me to step through it and instead of trying to heuristic it. The key! I do like having keys. That hurts. It hurt me. I like this game. It's a fun game. How much is this game? Good question. I think it was like 40 Australian dollars. I will say there are sections of it that are sort of Outer Wildsy. Ooh, it's got a mostly positive. Do people not like it? Can't recommend. RNG. Yes, people... This is a very RNG heavy game. I think this needs to be stressed before you buy it. You can and will just get absolutely scrolled over by a bad roll. It is 40 Australian dollars currently because it's on sale. Its usual price is 44 Australian dollars? Or is that 45? It's kind of hard to read. So Shadow Realm peso. 45 AUD to P. What do you call Filipina pesos? Are they PPs? PPs? Oh, it is PPs. PHP. Okay. 1.6 grand. How much in freedom units? Freedom units, it is 28 USD. And what would ship money be? British pounds? Anyway. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm going to spend the gem just so I can make sure I have a path. This game, yeah, so I bought it because, like everybody else, I saw 5 million reviews saying that it's hot shit, Game of the Year contender, and I was like, great, I want to try it. It's also got, like I was about to say, it's got some Outer Wilds elements of some things are knowledge-based rather than, like, progress or experience-based. You do get a little bit of the, information which allows you to unlock things later on, but at least I haven't reached a lot of it yet. Also, the art style is gorgeous. I'm gonna link this back. We'll head back to the Nook. But the early reviews, or the Steam reviews, are also correct. The major criticism seems to be that you will just lose runs for no reason. Through no fault of your own, just through bad luck. You will just get a bad hand and there's nothing you can do about it. Even if you play completely optimally, even if you do everything the best you can, you will just get screwed over by the system. I think that's something you should know about before you get into the game. 9, 5, so that's 4. 4 divided by 2, so that's 2. I want to watch speedruns of this game. So, for example, how to solve that puzzle is, like, one of the knowledge components. The game doesn't outright tell you, you just have to kind of figure that out. Launder currency? I'm so curious about what that means, but I can't actually get that room right now. I want to watch speedruns of this. Again, it's so RNG heavy, I don't know whether a speedrun of this would be any good. I mean, I guess people speedrun Binding of Isaac and stuff like that. And granted, I don't know much about Binding of Isaac. I played very little of it. But my understanding is that you can adapt and build based on what you get. You won't necessarily get what you want, but even if you're not getting the perfect items, you can do okay if you're just good enough at the game. There is none of that here, because so much of... I mean, like, okay, you can strategize and choose the best rooms. But if you get a bad room, there's just nothing you can do. You can do a select seed run? I don't know if this game has that. I'm just gonna do a hallway. Aquarium! I can't get the aquarium, that's sad. I would have loved an aquarium. So for example, I'm currently relying on the game to give me decent rooms. If I get any room here that is just bad, then I'm just done. This game has seeds? Isaac has. Isaac does have seeds. Same with, like, Minecraft, of course. That has seeds. I don't think this game has seeds. I think the whole point of it is that it doesn't. Chapel or gym? Chapel. I don't have much money anyway, so losing one's not gonna do much to me. And here we go. You see, this is the kind of thing that can happen. I don't have an option here. This is a dead end, and I can't afford these two. I can redraw, which has fortunately given me something I can work with. But that was luck, somewhat. And now it's given me again, an actual dead end. This is nice. I've never gotten this room type before. Let's see the study. We need to ask if we can commission new artwork for all the rooms. We need a pair for each room. Craft, raft, draft, raft, smile, mile, viral. Coat, cat, cold, old. Oh, sorry, that says coat? What does that say? Coal? Coat. Cat. Those don't rhyme. Acre, face, ace, lace, study, sturdy, beard, bard. I don't think that was anything important. Chessboard with one piece on it. Problem with seedless games is exactly what you have right now. Impossible runs. Exactly. 44 letters in the message. Face and ace. Unused pairing. Glove, love, sling, sing, crowd, crow, roan, gown, snack, sack. What the hell does this mean? This is the Outer Wilds component, I think, that people talk about, where there's puzzles and such that rely on you not knowing the solution. Like, there is a fixed solution to each of these puzzles. And if you learn them, then that's it, they're done. But Outer Wilds was reliant on that kind of thing. There was no RNG in Outer Wilds. Okay, that's not quite true. Some RNG in Outer Wilds, but very, very little of it, which is why Outer Wilds speedruns are so much fun to watch. This game, on the other hand, yeah, unwinnable runs, unwinnable seeds. Now, what the hell is this? 44 letters in the message. So we've got F, G, L, D, R, N. F, G, L, D, R, N. That can't spell anything. F, G, L, D, R, N. No, you don't have any vowels in there. So you can't spell anything here. Face and ace. What does that mean? 44 letters in the message. This is too cryptic. I can't solve this. Whatever this is, whatever's going on here, it's... I can't understand it at this point. The problem with seed runs is that you can predict what happens. Well, that's right, but generally, like, there's a lot of speed runs that are based around execution rather than adaptation. RNG is fun because you get some adaptation out of it. You get, like, circumstances that can't be predicted. But yeah, a big part of speedrunning is just actually getting stuff done. And, like, here we go. Runs over. Remember those extra 20 steps I had? Didn't even get to use them. Runs over. I don't have enough gems to progress. Hello. I think if you come into this game, expecting that you'll be able to progress significantly with each run, then you're gonna have a bad time. It's not about that. There will be many runs that you just have to get used to not being able to get anywhere. And usually that's not a problem in roguelikes, because usually you'll have some sort of permanent upgrade anyway. I think it might be a detriment to this game, the fact that you don't necessarily get that every run. It's not like... You don't get an upgrade every run necessarily. You might be able to find the observatory or like a disc, and you might gain some benefit from that. But most of the time, you'll just get nothing, and you'll just have to go again. Yeah, seeded runs are a separate category to random seed runs because, you know, they're completely different things, basically. Q Megalovania. What, Sans? Sanus? I haven't played roguelike games, I play roguelites. I can never remember the difference. Roguelites let you carry across progress, don't they? We have, however, learned a valuable lesson from that run, by the way, which was that if you use, like, gems early on, you will kill yourself. The run will end very quickly. I think the way to go... 10 divided by 2, 5. So this is more of a roguelike than a roguelite. But I don't think the terminology is particularly strict. People use it interchangeably. 10... 20. 23... 20... 60... 10. Like Hades. Like Hades. You can save gems as much as possible and still lose. Yeah, but you're probably going to be better off if you stockpile a bunch of stuff early on and then spend it later on. I think that's how this has to be played. Except for the observatory. We take that every time we can because this is the one of the few roguelite things here, is that I can build up my stars every time. And that is always a good thing. Like, even if those buffs do not help me in this run, having more stars for the next run is very, very useful. And then we get shit like this, which gives me benefits. I'm just gonna hallway this and then not take it. That's not worth using right now. But stuff which costs money and then only provides benefits, like stuff that costs money and then provides benefits in a sort of stacking fashion, like it gets better the earlier you use it. That kind of shit is very conflicting. Now, I've got a bad roll here. Oh, do I want to burn a key or do I want to potentially ruin every single draft? I'll just burn a key. Archives is not worth the pain. I have a silver key. When did I get that? I will save the silver key. And we will corridor it. Last run. Do keys carry across between runs? Like silver keys and such? I was not aware of that. This box is not empty. This box contains gems. All statements that contain the word gems are false. This is true. This is false. This is true. That's the only configuration that makes immediate sense. Or any sense, in fact, I think. I mean, that could be true. That could be false, and that could be false, right? No, that can't be false. That's because this says gems in it. Wait, no, that has to be false. Because this says gems in it. All statements that contain the word gems are false. That includes itself, which means that this... Is this an... Hang on, is this a paradoxical statement? All statements that contain the word gems are false. This is always false? I guess it can't be true. This box contains gems. This is hurting my brain. False? Yes, okay, so this can be false. No! No, hang on. What I'm hanging up on is if this is true, this is necessarily false. If this is false, this one can or can't be true. I'm just gonna open up this one. Okay. Because I don't need to know the real reason for that. I'm not gonna even think about it. It's amazing that you can just choose to end your run. Like, why give me that option? Why would I want to put a breaker box there and just stop all my progress forever? I'm gonna put a dining room. I probably won't get to use it. Breaker box or study? Study's probably safer. The statement that prohibits using a word is prohibited in and of itself. I mean, this much is true. This trunk is locked. Is it worth opening this up for a potential gem or coins? Yeah, probably. It gives me 3 keys. Holy shit! That is the best possible outcome. Unbelievable. I still don't know the safe codes. It'd be nice to find those out. Now, it's not worth special keying this yet, because this gives me, boudoir. Because I want to use one that gives me 4 doors. And if there's... This is already only 2. So I want to use it, like, here. Of course, this all depends on the door itself being locked in the first place. So, again... You can plan for as much as you want. It will still screw you over. For example, right goddamn now! Let's redraw. None of those are good options. Passageway is great. Yeah, I can't imagine any speedruns of this being particularly fun. What does launder currency mean? I have to pick this just because it's interesting. What the hell does this mean? Wash and dry spin cycle. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. You just swap all your gems with all your coins at a 1-to-1 rate. So I end up with... Oh my god! Swap all your coins with all your gems at a all your keys at a 1-to-1 rate? Potentially very powerful if you have a lot of money. I'm gonna just do this one. I'll take 2 gems instead of 2 coins. Essentially, I gained 1 gem for 6 coins just there, but that's still a benefit, I would say. I keep looking in the bins thinking I'll find something. This sucks! This really sucks! We'll do chapel. Dead runs could be fixed by adding an option to add a floor up or down. I honestly With the current setup, I don't know what you could do. Ha ha ha. I'll do a gym. I was trying to bait a special key that whole time, and I just couldn't get it. These are all bad. These are all bad. That one's good. Okay, look, if this one here gives me a corridor, I win. Please, 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 courtyard. Ah! I hate this goddamn game, man. I hate this game. Okay. No, what I think would help fix this game. Here I am giving suggestions out of frustration, which is always a great idea. What would help this game's frustration is being able to back out of this goddamn menu. You must select one to draft. Why? Why? Because you've given me all of these are dead ends, essentially. I can't pick this. Lavatory doesn't do anything. Utility closet is the only one that gives me anything, and even that doesn't give me anything useful. This goddamn game. A banana. Great! It's probably safer to go this way. Except for the fact that it burns a key! Oh, green rooms don't cost gems to draft, huh? That would have been good to have literally 2 turns ago. That's a big rip. They warn us about rips like this in primary school. That's a big rip. Flashbang warning, sorry. Okay, no, if I walk backwards into the room, that helps. Oh, I have a key card. I forgot about that. Oh, this is gonna that's it. That's it. I just lost. I picked a room. I picked the only room available to me. And it's a dead end, so I just lose. Give me the year. This goddamn game! I'm gonna go back and eat that food. It's a great game, don't get me wrong. I actually do really like it. It is insanely RNG heavy. Country stew pie. Delicious. I eat it simply because it will feel good. I was this close. This close. If I had 1 gem, I would have gotten to the antechamber. And I don't even know what happens when you reach the antechamber. I don't know if that's the end of the game. That's not room 46. Maybe the antechamber has 5 locked doors. And again, the only progress I got for that, the whole thing, was 1 more star. Too little pain for it to end? Yeah, it won't end at the antechamber. There's got to be like 1 more door. But the question is, how do you get past the antechamber? What is the requirement? Is it something like $20, 20 coins? Do you need a ton of items or something like that? I'm just gonna closet it. You don't? I did. Ah! Silver key. Life has many doors, Ed boy. That's a setup for later. I want the key. Wait, the billiard room gives you 2 keys. I'm a fool. Oh, hang on. Give me 3 keys. 3 gems is close enough. I need more storage rooms. Parlor will give me gems, but the den will give me more mobility, so we'll take that first. Storeroom. I'll take that. That's good. Storeroom is good. I just realized, can you technically not cross the threshold of this and still grab that? Well, I just accidentally did it. No, you cannot. I do think the counting of the steps is slightly flawed as a system. I have been forced to either re-roll or spend a gem. It's such a little, like, incessant bother. I don't know how you could change it though, and like, is there a get good here? This box is empty. The box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Okay. True, false. Sorry, true, false. True, false, right? This box is, no. What if this is true? Then those would both be false. That can't be the case, because then this box is empty. Hang on. False, true. No, okay. True, false. It's in the black box, right? Didn't we just run an ad? Ah! I got it wrong. I need water. Yeah, I lose a coin now. Maybe it's a matter of the balancing of the rooms. I don't know, man. $22 to $20. 6 5 15 3 16 4 2. I take umbrage with this puzzle because it doesn't feel like a puzzle. Once you figure out how it works, there is no longer any thinking involved. It is just doing the maths. I don't think that... It feels like busy work. I don't particularly think that's a fun puzzle. I mean, puzzle... Don't get me wrong, maths is hard, sure. But you could just, like, pick up a calculator, and then it just becomes a matter of typing numbers in. It doesn't really feel like an actual puzzle. Oh, God damn it. Quick maths. Quick maths, and once again, only having one realistic option. I love this video game. Even worse. Even worse when it only gives me one option and that option costs. If it weren't for the vibes of this game, and I play many games based entirely on vibes, if it weren't for the vibes of this game, I genuinely might have dropped it by now. You can now draft second copies of rooms. That's cool. Whoa! That's sick. Oh shit, this one's an actual puzzle. Can I... Hello? Oh, this is a dead end. I thought it had... No, you see these things here? I thought that meant that there were doors there. I've not died yet. I screwed myself over, but I've not died yet. We'll just use the gym and then not come back. Now I've died. No, wait, the secret passage will get me through. I want a hallway. Oh, shit. I need more items, but I... None of these are good. None of this is good. Wine cellar's my best option. You know what? I think you could get rid of the stamina mechanic and have most of this game remain the same. And it wouldn't even necessarily fix the frustration. But the stamina mechanic comes into play so little. I have 24 stamina right now, right? Unless I double back, I'm not going to use up all that stamina. Most likely, this run will end because I don't have the keys, or I don't have the gems to get to where I need to be. Why did that bell ring? I don't like it when it makes random noises like that. It scares me. I have a choice here. I have a real choice. Whatever I do right now could end my run. If I get a storeroom... Yeah, this is the question. If I get a storeroom... The room to my right, just where I am right now, is locked. If I get a storeroom, I can... No, storeroom's the safer option. Look, okay. I'm going to fully trust that the game will never give me a complete dead end. Like, it will never just give me no exits, right? It will always provide me a path, even if it costs too much or locks every door on the way. I'm going to trust in that, because that is the only way, that is the most reliable way I get through this. I have the keys, I have the gems necessary. Bold, look, the alternative was spare rooming. The alternative was spare rooming this, hoping that this was not locked, and then hoping that this was not locked. That is 2 keys. I only had 1. I also get an observatory again, which is good. The other option just now was a nook, however, which granted would have given me an extra key. Ooh. However, I just got 5 gems. But I only need 2 more keys. I only need this key and the key for that door on the other side. Now, give me my money, and let me talk to the magic man. Where's my money? Where's my goddamn money, Lebowski? I've never seen that movie. Alright, magic man. Show me my cutscene.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened.
Don't tell me it's the same cutscene every time, by the way. It better change. I spent a coin on this.
Face to face with the great.
Don't rip me off, you bitch.
And I suspect you wish me to to look into your future. The image is becoming
That's
clear.
ominous.
I see
That's very ominous.
a cloud of ruin, familiar to us both. Now decrepit, run down, and in disrepair. I see 8 red envelopes
Envelopes.
resting upon 8.
This is very Signalis. If there were 6 of them, it would be Signalis. As it is, since there's 8 of them, I believe that's Silent Hill.
envelopes.
Was that 9?
I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7.
Ooh.
Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara.
There are so many little cryptic hints
The dawn of the following day,
to things that I
I will have
feel like I do
nothing
not have the
more to
information
say.
yet to understand. Very dramatic. Magic Man makes sense today, I'm afraid. I don't like that he makes sense. Why is this door not opening? Okay, I've made it. Why does the door not open? How do I get in? Don't tell me I've not actually succeeded. What do I do? The door doesn't open. There's no door. You died? There's no door! Hello, Aklis. The goal isn't to get here. Not yet. The goal is not yet to get here. The goal is to do something else and then get here. Where's my piece of paper? Eight letters. 7 to read. Just like the art. 1 missing. The art hangs in pairs. Spam buttons is not gonna work. This run is over. Alright, good to know. Getting to the antechamber is a lie. The antechamber does not open, not on its own. Oh, it's a chessboard. It's a big bishop. So the puzzle remains unsolved. How many letters have I read? But none of them have had any information that would help me. Alright, this is turned from... The game has changed. It's not about getting there anymore. It's a good out of context quote. The game isn't about getting to the antechamber anymore. Well, this explains why it was so frustrating. Because the goal is not yet to get there. Getting there... Look, if your goal is to get to that room, then yes. Frustrating as hell. But that's not what I need to do yet. I mean, okay, to be fair, the way the game is presented absolutely makes it look like your goal is to get to the antechamber. And ultimately, I'm sure it is. But not yet! Which means now it's about exploration. I've got to figure out what the game wants from me. And that just means drafting every possible room. Every single possible room that I can draft. We'll get another parlor, it's fun. Let's get a logic puzzle in there. Alright, parlor games. The gems are in the white box. Only one box contains gems. Only one box is true. This is inherently true. That's part of the game. Only one box is true. If that one's false, well, this is the only one that gives us a location. So either this is true, or it gives us a 50-50, which would be highly rude, let's put it that way. May the 2nd. M. Lowry. God damn it, okay. Do I have to start making notes of... Do I have to start making notes of the damn letters I come across? M. Lowry. Hello. May 2nd. That's not a handwritten letter. Did he say handwritten letters? Or did he just say letters? Typed. We'll just get a... Have I gone through the nursery before? I don't think I have. Put a nursery down. Any new room is beneficial. Because it might lead to new information. You're slightly off-putting. Ooh, big goose. Gem and the Red Prince by Marion Marigold. This is allegedly a critique of the monarchy. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince said. The prince often said. I'm sorry, I ruined the story time. I got distracted. Alright. He could not stand the sight of a canary or crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard the sky was not of a red hue. He always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. Do you know which book the prince always had, the one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read, in the bath and the bed, and maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. Well, that is fun. I'll be real, the critics seem wrong. I would be very hard-pressed to consider this a criticism of the monarchy. Purple is the only royal color. Depends which royals you're talking about. But yes. This is also a very meta book. He's reading a book about himself. Hello, Nexo. It's not your birthday yet. You still have 40 minutes. It's a very streamlined critique. It's so streamlined, they've streamlined the critique out of it. Other than the prince himself perhaps being a little bit delusional, there's nothing, like... Okay, remember when I said that the game would not necessarily ever give me just a straight dead end? Apparently I was wrong. The game can absolutely just give you straight dead ends. God damn. There is something... I have to be missing something. Was that the little prince? That was the red prince. That was the book. At least the billiard room will get me another letter. Or was it in this room? It wasn't in this room. Never mind. Monarchy after a while went delusional. I thought that they said the criticism was about the followers. The monarchy and the blind adherence to the monarchy, though. Which I haven't really seen in that story. If I click this enough, will it open up? Sorry? Make a wish. This whole area cannot simply exist for set dressing. I mean, it can. It very much could. But my video game experience tells me it shouldn't. You shouldn't have all this if it's just to look pretty. Because someone like me will become paranoid about it. And if this... Someone like me will look every single corner of this up and down and will become paranoid that they're missing something and that this is integral to the progression of the game. So therefore, if you put this out here and there is actually nothing, then you waste that person's time. So, the most logical reason for this to exist is therefore because it does something. I think it's too big just to be for looks. There's too much. There's a padlock here. Do you reckon this would be the 9023? I saw that safe code ages ago, and it didn't actually do anything. Damn it. Alright. Chat, how patient are you? Very? Depends. Okay. Let's find out. We'll start at 9. Oh God. Oh God, indeed. You'd think after all the times I've done this before, I'd have a better system for this. Like, I always seem to do this slightly inefficiently. Like, you'd think I'd have the process figured out by now, but I always end up, like, doubling up or counting wrong. This is called brute force? Yes! Ow! That's also called brute force. Look, I run on escape room logic, okay? And escape room logic says that if you have a puzzle and it gives you 3 of the 4 numbers you need, You don't solve for the last one. You brute force the last one every time. $999 9,999 possible answers. We've got time. You don't solve for the last one because it's faster just to brute force the last number. And since we don't have a time limit here, unless there's a penalty. This is true. However, there are only 2 penalties they can really implement. One is to stop me physically from doing this, right? Why didn't you start from 999 and go down? That's probably better, isn't it? Alright, we're starting from that. I usually just spin through the cycles, but you're right, that one's better. You know what? Since we started at 9, we'll actually just go from 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh god. Yeah. Look what you've done. Why does this seem slower? You didn't actually start at 1, but whatevs. Same speed. It is exactly the same speed. Again, now I'm getting confused. What? You go, I guess you go 10 next, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 0. I'm stupid, I should have started from the bottom, hang on. Every time I reset it gets worse. Stop that, no! You keep resetting, it's fine, it's fine. We've only wasted like 2 minutes on resets. Patient speedrun, exactly. Never give me a combination with less than 6 digits. Anyway, as I was saying, the only way they could stop me from doing this is either to physically block me, or to, like, put a deterrent. Or to make it such a long combination that it's impractical to do this. The problem is that this is only 4 numbers, which means, you know, 9,999 combinations. Imagine if it jammed. That would be a reasonable thing to do. The one that I always expect them to do is to just have, like, a jump scare. Just like a screamer. Because that would absolutely stop me from continuing. This should be an achievement. I feel like that would be a bad idea. Do you know what? I could probably actually skip a full 1,000 numbers, because the likelihood that the first number is 0 is very low. We're gonna do that, actually. I'm gonna start from 1,000. We're gonna skip everything from 900 down. Or 999 down. Low doesn't mean 0. Low does not mean 0. But it'll save us some time. Imagine you have to find something first to start a line of code to work. That is also possible. Some games do require you to actually find the information first. That said, this game so far has shown no indication that it actually expects you to read the items. Or like, how do I put it? It's shown no indication so far that it's keeping track of what you do and don't read. South Park game has that. Ugh. It depends, like, whether a game allows you to brute force a lock or not, I feel depends on the story, right? If you're talking about something like Resident Evil, which has a lot of puzzles and combinations and the like, I feel like that should require the character to find the code first. Because that's in a situation where they don't have a lot of time. They're usually in like a mansion or a city that's about to explode or something like that. They shouldn't be allowed to sit there and brute force something or just get super lucky and guess the code first try, you know, guess, narratively speaking. In something like this, though, we are literally doing this over the course of several days. If you watch the show, you will know the code to the basement. See, that one should let you do that because that's funny and that's a reward. If you input it before you find it, the game calls you out for cheating. That's actually the best of both worlds. You get a reward as a player, but you don't actually skip out on stuff that you shouldn't. I actually just got jump scared by that. That scared the hell out of me. Bro, it was in the thousands! Yes! It was 1,000 and... 1,000... Shit, what was it? Hang on, I gotta see that clip. It was like 1,078 or something. That's actually the best of both. 1,127. No, 1,128. That was the code. Permanent extra 20 steps. Guys, I'm goated. 1128. Gardener's logbook. When I first came to the estate in the capacity of the new groundskeeper, I was a bit dismayed to find my predecessor had kept no notes, no logbook, and no record of any kind regarding the various gardens and green rooms of the house under his care. In the first few months of my post, I suffered a number of embarrassing blunders I believe could have been avoided with even a few scraps of imparting wisdom. We call this institutional knowledge. To that end, I will make an effort to keep a record of my dealings on the estate. I've been tasked with conservation and oversight. My domain stretches from gate to gate, encompassing the apple orchard, entrance drive, and east yard. The maintenance has not been a priority of the West Wing since Lady Epson's death. Nevertheless, I take pride, so I will endeavour to brush the west path weekly, even if none but myself take notice. There are also 8 green rooms that require some level of upkeep and groundskeeping, majority only draftable in the perimeter of the house. Oh, you can only draft green rooms on the edge. This is vital information currently on the screen. What is this? Soil quality. The room position has a direct relationship to the amount of fruit spread in the gardens and the amount of flowers that can bloom in a greenhouse. Barren soil, poor soil, good soil, rich soil. Oh my god. Do you understand how much progress we just made? I'm just gonna F12. This is too much to write down. The lamps and equipment used outside of the house are still connected and powered by gas line, including but not limited to the orchard smudge pots. When the smudge pots are not in use, the gas line should be turned off. I'd like to replace the statue with a much more appropriate angel. I've forgotten how to access the inner Garth. This is a nice drawing. Weeping angels. It's not a weeping angel. I imagine if it was a weeping angel and I turned around and there was one in my face, I would scream. Actually, real loud. That's not an item I can pick up. Well, I was wondering why green rooms were so uncommon. Many of them can only spawn on the outside. Progress was made. I hate weeping angel mechanics in games. I think they're funny. As long as they're not like actual weeping angels. I'm fine with like the mechanic. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has a mission where they show up. I think that was fun. Obviously SCP-173 is a really funny example. Mr. Peanut. I always think they're a neat little thing. Especially in the Resident Evil one. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 8 had them, didn't they? I had never played that game, so I wouldn't know. Now this door is locked. Or rather, blocked perhaps? It doesn't open. And I'm not entirely clear on why. There's no visible obstruction. There's no, like, bar or something placed along it, and I can't unlock it with a key. So that's interesting. I would have thought, by looking at it, that I would have to bring an item out here to open that up. So I'm inclined to bring, like, a sledgehammer out here or something. That said, I have no guarantee whatsoever that that would work. I don't like that tunnel, it scares me. We're gonna call it a day and start a new one. When you try to sleep and the game throws that you can't sleep now, there are mobs nearby, and then that weird statue is next to you. Let's hope that doesn't happen. It's a bungalow. Did the show say what their weakness was? The Weeping Angels in the show? Look, okay, first of all, let's get something straight about the Weeping Angels. I don't understand how they're invincible. Or partially invincible. They say that it's the defense mechanism. Them turning to stone makes them, like, unable to be killed. But, like, they're still made of material. Can you not break stone? Can we not grab a pickaxe and smash up that Weeping Angel? But I don't get it. Anyway. The way I believe they eventually get defeated is they get tricked into looking at each other. And so they're permanently looking at each other, which means they're permanently being observed, which means that they can't move. And that's how they beat them. I just wanted to come back here because I wanted to look at the campsite. Oh, these count as movements. See, that's what I would have thought would be the obvious way of preventing what I just did. The way you would stop somebody from brute forcing this door, at least easily, right? You could still do it, but the way that I would have done it was just that each try would take up a step. That seems like it makes sense. Obviously, you could still brute force it, but it would add an extra, like, 20 seconds of walking to each attempt. Not to mention the cutscene. So it would render it entirely not worth it. You wouldn't bring a pickaxe on something like that. That's true, but you could probably find something to whack a rock with. I suppose the risk is that you blink mid-whack and then it grabs you. Which is terrifying to think about. Too heavy? I'm sure it's not that bad. Maybe I should start taking notes of what appears here. Aren't those bird baths too specifically placed? Yes and no. They're small enough that they could feasibly be actual decorations. And I can't seem to interact with them in any way. Even before, when I was holding like a decent stock of coins and the like, I couldn't... Well, I could throw a coin into the... I threw a coin into the fountain, but... So maybe if I brought a coin out, maybe I could interact with it, but seems unlikely. I don't see why you would have two items that both require the same tool. Pickaxe itself isn't heavy, but you need the right technique to do anything meaningful. Can't be that hard. Just swing it at the thing, right? Ooh, that one. Observatory is a permanent buff, so we always take those where we can. Dead-end rooms are more common today. Fantastic. Love to see it. It is? I tried? Oh, okay. There you go then. You still need strength to wield it right? Well, just be stronger, forehead. Order placed. Oh, right, yeah, this was something about... Did we ever confirm that, like, something sent the mail? I can't remember what that message said. I need to access the email. The problem is, that requires the admin room. I've seen the admin room precisely once. Just throw all your stats into strength, 5-head. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Need beverage. By the time I get through this puzzle, like this place, it's gonna be like a full year. 365 days. I would want a bungalow like that? Yeah, I mean, like, to call something like this a bungalow, it's like 10 rooms. 10 rooms is not small. You will get through? Yeah, just give me a full year to get through this. My package! We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Wish I had the magnifying glass. I don't remember what that message says. I wonder, do you reckon I can screenshot it and just zoom in real far? Do you think the resolution's good enough? I'm playing this at 2K. Did it... Oh no, there's actual, like... There's actual obscuring there. No. Even if you zoom in all the way, the letters actually overlap with each other to make it more difficult to read. It doesn't have a second story, so it's still a bungalow. Doesn't a bungalow have to be not recently. Doesn't a bungalow have to be reasonably small, though, to be considered one? Alright, we got a letter from Dad. Right, let's write that one down. Do we have a date on this one? We don't have a date on this letter. It is stated officially. I don't know. Dad, mail room, no date, SKR 6789. Wonder if that's useful for anything. It's not uncommon to find a fairly large bungalow. What does a bungalow make? I'm gonna look up bungalow definition now. What a fun word. Bungalow. What makes a house a bungalow? A small house or cottage that is single-story, sometimes with a smaller upper story set in the roof and windows that come out of roof. What, this is not helpful. It's just a small house that's single-story. Bungalow. What is that emote? On top, on bottom. What is that? I can't see what that is. Also, in any case, this building, up until you add like an observatory and stuff, I guess then it could be a bungalow, but as soon as you add this thing here, that is a genuine second story. That cannot be considered a bungalow. I don't like, how dare you use my face? Now it's a mansion, I guess? Exactly, it has an observatory. Right! I love RNG. You know what the worst thing about this one is, right? Damn it. Oh! Oh! Upgrade disc! Upgrade disc! Oh my god, doing this with a lockpicking kit is busted. Where can this one go? I'm so curious. This one has to be... nothing. Literally nothing. I was wondering if it could be non-Euclidean. Okay. Good to know. Sometimes it will just lead you to nothing. I need a computer. Right the hell now. Right now. Give me more keys. 3 squared plus 1 squared is 10. Imagine if this game is non-Euclidean. I mean, the mansion probably is. I messed that up. Is it 3 plus 1 squared? Is it 16? Oh, it is. Okay. 9, 5, 1. 64, 44, 4. Gimme. You can pin a shame here? What are you doing? Don't pin anyone shamefully. Gimme a man after midnight. Somebody help me chase the shadows away. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in! I'll ignore what you said just now. What do you mean? You don't like that song? Parlor has been upgraded. Oh. Funeral parlor. Money. Gem prize is equal to the number of red rooms in your house. If you open an empty box in a funeral parlor, lose 30 steps. Okay. No, the pinning of shame. I wish I could pin of shame. You know what? You know what? I can say... There's a message for you to pin of shame. Okay. 2 wind-up keys. Useless unless you mess up. Funeral parlor. Good. Unless... you get this room early on, which most of the time I seem to do. In which case you are possibly giving yourself less gems. So the only reasonable upgrade here is just to increase the prize by 1. Which, hell, don't get me wrong, 3 gems is a good prize. I'll take that deal. Damn fine deal. Let's go to the garage. I never seem to come here. I would like to see what this does with car keys available. This is the 3rd time this month you and the car have been gone when your services were required. I don't care how long you've been driving for his lordship, your absences must be accounted for. Mrs. Babbage. Nice car. It is a swan song. It is a excellent vehicle. Don't tell me that the Don't tell me the keys are inside the car. Where it told me I was gonna get 3 oil on the floor. It told me I was gonna get 3 house keys. Hello? Oh, there they are. 2 things I want currently. I want a power room so I can turn this on. And I want the car keys so I can get inside. This car would still run. Cars don't run, they drive. I'll ruin the rest of the run just so I can see what this does. Power on. I should start noting these drawings down. Speak to me. Oh. Oh! I'm in the west... I'm on the west grounds. We've made it. We're free. Oh, I mean, so I guess it's not non-Euclidean. It's just... the rooms change. The west gate's been permanently unlocked. Fascinating. What? No way! I get a full extra room. A powerful full extra room. Trade offer. Dynamite, a little too dangerous to pick up. I'm glad that it knew that I was immediately going to try. Oh, I suck at these. Okay. Clicking the pink one rotates the ones next to it. You need yellow on each corner? Is that what I need? I don't actually know what the end goal is here. Because if it was, then I just had it and then I ruined it. No, what makes most sense to me would be getting the... I don't know what the goal of this is. Ah, hydrate, okay. Thanks for the hydrate. I mean, I hydrate anyway. Why is hydrate so expensive? It's only 500. That's not that much. You have a deep sense of hatred? For what? I mean, the only thing I can do is move the pink one down, effectively. I understand the game. I understand the game. I cannot answer without getting yelled at? Okay, then don't tell me. I don't want to know. No! I literally had it! I literally had it and then I threw it away! Okay, that was it. You suck, shut up! An allowance token. Your allowance has been permanently raised by 2 coins. Yay. I want the dynamite. I lashed out. It's fine, we fixed it. Now, the garage still has worth, because I do want that car to be driven one day. Does the garage then only therefore spawn on the left side? It must be so. Snug little cottage. Man, I don't know what kind of goddamn cottage you were living in that has 11 rooms, including an observatory and mail room. But I would like to live your life. Man, I'm hungry. Cottage cheese. I just had dinner. I had dinner like 4 hours ago, and I'm already hungry again. This is the problem, right? I always leave eating way too late, and then I get hungry. It is 1 AM, 2 AM almost, and I can't go outside for food anymore. I drink water to solve my hunger, that's what I'm currently doing. Tool shed, shelter, or root cellar. Shelter seems like it'd be useful not for necessarily its own cause, but because I feel like... Ooh, a sledgehammer. I feel like the shelter has lore in it. Now, I have a sledgehammer. I did want to test if this can be used outside. Drinking rum to solve your hunger seems like a bad idea. Try the wooded boards, that's where we're going. I got a sledgehammer out of the tool shed. Nah, no dice. What's this? Do these cables do anything? No, pipes, not cables. Yeah, unfortunate. It would have been cool if they did. This game is scary, man. If it weren't for the fact that it actually doesn't have jump scares, and doesn't have, like, the aesthetic to accommodate jump scares. Added 1 minute, indeed. I mean, you could have jump scares in any game. You could absolutely throw jump scares into this game. But if it weren't for the fact that this game doesn't present itself as having jump scares, I would be too scared to play it. If it was just a regular... I say regular game. If it was a game that wasn't explicitly like, oh hey, look at us, we're so cool and puzzle based, then I would be worried about jump scares. But that is not that, so we're good. Good morning. It's come to my attention you have been granted a daily allowance for use on the estate. I will leave the required sum here each morning. Please do not hesitate to ask if there's anything else. We have been asked to remove ourselves from the premises during your stay. I am personally overseeing that the estate is at least operating at a baseline standard of service that I hope you will one day come to expect from us. Anna Babbage, house manager. Anne Babbage, sorry. Again, love this magnifying glass effect. It looks amazing. Honestly, you could base an entire game around this magnifying glass mechanic. It just looks so pretty. 2-coin allowance. Imagine having ads. Imagine. $25. 10. Oh, this one's new. 11. Wait, how can that be? Oh, 11 minus 8 and then squared. So, 9. 9. Cool. Alright, there is an ad break in progress. I'm going to take this opportunity to refill my cup. Give me 2 minutes. We just got a keycard, by the way. That's a good benefit. Oh, I am. Cool. I'm out in my corridor. I have a new flavor of Pepsi that they have recently released. I hate that it moves on its own. Don't worry about it. I have... There's a new, like, promotional Pepsi color. Color? Flavor. Well, the flavor is the color. The flavor is blue. It is the blue Pepsi. I've not had this yet. I've heard it turns your tongue and your shit blue. It's very blue. Alright. Cheers. It doesn't even taste blue. You say that it tastes blue. It barely even has a taste. What? What? Blue is a flavor, okay? There is a flavor of blue. This doesn't fully taste like blue. The blue flavor is so mild. I genuinely feel like I'm not drinking anything. I can't taste it. I can't taste it. Like, I can taste a little bit of blue. But the strength of the fizz is stronger than the flavor of the drink. I bought bottled void. You know how like when you drink water it has a taste? Even spring water and stuff has a taste. There isn't a taste here. This is so weird. Oh, it's 2 o'clock. Happy birthday, Nexo! Sorry, I got distracted by the bottled nothing. Happy birthday. I like bottled water. I do like, to be fair, I also like bottled water. I know the water taste. I like the bottled water taste. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's good. Parlor. Parlor or closet? Parlor. Blue Pepsi doesn't taste anything. It's incredible. I've never had a drink before that didn't have a taste at all. Not a single flavor. Alright, let's see. Both boxes next to this box contain gems. That can't be true. The box next to this box is true. That can't be true. The box next to this box contains gems. That has to be true. You're the first one to greet me? Yay! I get to be the first one to wish you a happy birthday. 3 gems. Bingo, baby. That was very worth it, actually. That upgrade is a good upgrade. Like regular water with more microplastics. You'd think it would have less microplastics, but I guess it does get bottled in plastic. Farmer's apple? The slice. And Diamondus minor. Yeah, microplastics and nanoplastics being found in people's brains, microplastics in your balls. We are made of plastics now. There is no escaping this. Do I courtyard? Let's courtyard. I'm a doll. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Your imagination, life is your creation. I'm just gonna closet. I'm gonna deliberately dead end myself right now. Wait, what does that do? Oh, cool. Westgate Path. Oh, so we've got our permanent additions here and our allowance. Oh cool, it keeps track of everything. We've got the outer room, a Westgate Path, the apple orchard, and we're missing 2. There's room there for 2 more items. To quote Battlefield 3, there's room for 2 more. Where the hell are the other 2? Pantry. Imagine the entire human race becomes insane because of plastic brains. Because it's happening to all of us, it doesn't happen noticeably, relatively. Isn't that like the plot of Idiocracy or something? We're all turning to plastic. It's fantastic. How many times can I redraw? Just once? Just once. Ooh. In a hell, you can touch, you can fly. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. Idiocracy is a documentary, but only for Pip Orchard. Does it have David Attenborough in it at least? Man, I can't wait to have more of the blue. Blue. My little sister isn't here at the moment. She's at the family home instead. But man, I need to feed her some of this blue. The only problem is I've opened it now. By the time she gets back, I might have drunk it all. You get Benedict Cumberbatch? I'll take Benedict Cumberbatch. He's cool, I like him. I watched the recording of when he played Hamlet. That was fun. It was for class. There's a terrace. I've never seen Idiocracy, no. Legitimately terrible movie? Look, you can still get enjoyment out of legitimately terrible movies, because I saw Minecraft yesterday. I still have the magnifying glass, right? I do. You're telling me this does not reveal the safe code? Why not? Surely it should. I also just realized I walked through the mailroom and didn't actually read the letter. It's an amazing effect. It looks so good! Idiocracy is classist and eugenicist propaganda, unironically. I can absolutely believe that. Because it's just, I mean, like, even if it wasn't that, I would be relatively disapproving of it because of just how lowbrow its humor is. But yeah, no, this it's such a good effect. It looks so good. But it doesn't show me anything, unfortunately. I would really like to know how to open these safes. This is the problem, right? These safes are not 4-letter or 4-figure combinations, so I can't brute force them. It is a goddamn actual miracle that we managed to brute force that orchard as quickly as we could. I think it was bent in my favor. Brute force it again? I can't. I don't know how long the combination is. Don't worry. If I were able to, I would. But I physically cannot. Let's go to the commissary. Let's buy some stuff. Wait, what are we waiting for? Upgrade disc. I can't afford it. Damn it. I would really like to know what this means. Wasn't there a 6-digit code on the letter at the start? There was not, I think. Oh, we've already seen this one. The terminal password is Swan Song. Yeah, I wonder if you would be able to actually read that if you... without the magnifying glass. Really? Was there not? Well, okay, afterwards we can check the letter again, but I'm pretty sure there wasn't. I don't remember seeing one. Control water flow. What does that do? Oh shit. There's got to be an explanation here, right? Okay, minor complaint. I wish the magnifying glass would only pop up if there was a reason for it to pop up. It seems that you can inspect everything, but there's no reason to inspect most of them. I'm getting Signalis water room flashbacks. What am I meant to do here? Flood the house. That I would love to. I don't know what any of this does. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I can affect the water flow. I can affect the water flow of these. I'm gonna drain the fountain. Pump 1, pump 2 tank switch. Remember, there's a reserve tank. I don't understand how these switches actually work. Six goes to pump 4. If I... Oh, this one's full though. Can I transfer between them? I'm sleepy, me too. No, I've lost track of how this works. Oh, you know what? The library has a book explaining this. No, I can't do anything here right now. I don't understand how this functions. And that's locked, so I have to buy a key. The extra 20 boost is nice, though. Puzzles are crazy, isn't it wild? I thought one of those basketballs was a head for a second, and I got scared. Wait, the office! I have the password for the emails now. This is the thing. Happy birthday, Nexo! Swan song. Email. Oh, it's just like Fallout. Okay. You've not left me any instructions for the following week. Please leave a message for me. Blah, 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 blah. 1993. Please test that the... We found it. We found the fuse box sequence. We found the fuse box sequence. This is huge. Where's my notepad? Use... Hang on, I gotta write this down. Fuse... box... off... blue... green... white... red... purple... off, blue... That's a badly written blue. Blue, green, white, red, purple. What do you mean I'm not the first person to greet you? I greeted you first! It doesn't matter if she also did it. Just because she's more special. I still did it first. Changes to the estate. Changes implemented to your will have been notarized. Rest assured your plans will be executed to the last detail. Great. The white indicator is... Yeah, we've already seen this. Only displayed after syncing all 6 functions to purple. We already knew this. Yeah, I'm first. Payroll. I love this interface, by the way. Beautiful. Red gold. She's firster. Oh. Zeroth. The antechamber lever in the greenhouse is broken again. Of course! Of course! Right! That's how you open it. Wait, so you need a lever and the greenhouse. That seems difficult to guarantee. Good night, Nexo. Thanks for coming. Happy birthday again. West or east? Do one more run. We'll do one more run. I want to try that damn box. What's that? What does that say? Please check if any of these books are available. March of the Count, Flight of the Queen, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. I'm just gonna screenshot this one. What? Whoa! Half-faced pit. What do you mean half-faced? 9063? What's that? 9032? 9062? Oh, you redeemed on-screen celebration. That never seems to work, and I'm not really sure why. The office has a safe, but I don't know what the safe combo is. It did work? I wasn't looking? I wasn't looking! I'm sorry. Thank you for the 80 bits. It literally always works. Oh, I think, you know what I think it is? I think it does a thing on Twitch's end. So even if I am looking, I don't get to see it because I'm looking at OBS. I already knew that this safe code was a lie, but... I'm tempted to try and brute force this right now. Just... Nah, the chances of it actually working are very, very low. Good night, Nexo. Thanks for coming. Sleep well. Do I have a power room in here? Oh, I actually could have reached the antechamber. That's cool. I have a closet, a mail room. Let's track back to the mail room. Look at the letter, please. Which letter? Oh, the mailroom letter? We'll do that. Ah! Ah! Oh no, you meant the letter in the... Oh, the coins have been spread out. Wait. Coins have been spread everywhere. Coins have been spread everywhere, which means I can accumulate more money. Which means that I can possibly buy the upgrade disc. What's that liquid color? It's blue. You want me to read the letter in the opening place, right? Of course. Anyway, what was this say again? Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? I'm just gonna screenshot that. It looked a little milky. You look a little milky. That's enough. That's enough coins. I can buy an upgrade disc. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's just enough. I'm sorry, I'm so paranoid about the pathing. If I get this wrong, I run out of moves. Colonist? Why? You missed a colon? What? What are you talking about? Oh, you missed a coin. It's fine. Nexa, why aren't you going to bed? If I miss one coin, it's fine. It's funny, if I'd gone into that room, I think I wouldn't have enough to do this. I just barely got this right. Very lucky. No, I forgot that takes 2. No! You're kidding me, bro. No way. No, no, no! I forgot the gym takes 2 away. Please! Son of a bitch. Alright, one more run. Next, I'll go to sleep. You suck. You're so mean to me. Good night, Nexo. We'll check that letter for you. Why is the... What the hell happened to the fountain? Wait, we're not glossing past that. Why is the fountain gone? Is it because I pumped the water? There is no number on here. Oh, you meant the other number on the letter. Do you mean the postcard? No, because that was 4. I mean, that was 4 digit. It was 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't think that's right. But this letter does not have any. That stamp looks really detailed. That stamp looks really detailed. I don't have a magnifying glass right now, though. The postcard. Well, that was 6, 7, 8, 9. Unless you meant the text, which we've now inspected and understand. It was, we reduced the water by 1 level. Remember? In the pool, in the pump room. There's a whole thing down there. So much for a bungalow. Hovel. Special floor plans now cost additional steps instead of gems. That's good. Let's take that one. Oh, this is lovely! This should not be called a hovel. Apart from the bed being made of straw, this is lovely place. What does that mean? 2 wings, 9 rounds. 45, 45292. What does 45292 mean? Good night again. This notebook is gonna look like a crazy person wrote it by the end of this. 45292? Question mark? Two wings, 9 ranks. 45 rooms. What does that got to do with what do those numbers have to do with each other though? What did I just do? That's new. That's real new. Notice of termination. Your dedication to the and maintenance of the ground has been appreciated. Your services are no longer required, effective immediately. Based on you being shit at your job. Vacate the hovel by the 20th of March. return all equipment to the tool shed. Final wages will be settled upon completion of these instructions. Thank you for your time and service. Wow, they really chewed him out. What the hell? Try the safe, only if I see it. Oh, there's a digging point here as well, but I don't have a shovel. There's so many interlinking things in this game. I see why people like it. Okay, look. The game is incredibly frustrating if you are led to believe that the goal is to get from room 1 to the antechamber. But that's not the goal. Not yet, at least. It's part of it. But there's so many other things that seem way more important than just getting there. This is fascinating. Alright, let's get going. One more run. Was it 2 items? I want whatever this is. Coin purse and dice are fine. If we get the cloakroom, I want to get my shovel out of there. We'll grab some gems as well. Every statement claiming the gems, where the gems are, is false. The gems are in the blue box. This is inherently contradictory. The gems are in this box. The gems are on the table behind you. Hilarious if that were true. Terrifying if they put like a weeping angel here. And I turned around, it was right there. That's what I keep thinking is going to happen. Anyway, this one has to be true. This is necessarily false. That's necessarily false. I think. That's good. Anyway. I just got the car keys. I want to find the garage. Specifically, I want to find the power and the garage. So we will... Oh, it takes steps now. That is good and terrible at the same time. Breaker box. Oh, I can try the vac indicators. What's this? What was this? It was, where did I write it? Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Okay. Mr. Who in the Philippines? No. I fear you are about to mention politics to me. There we go. This is harder than I remember. What? Blue. There we go. Off, blue, green, white, red, purple. Oh, I need to make them all purple first, though. I'll figure this out in a sec, don't worry. Okay, purple. Oh, shit. Shit. Give me a minute, I'm figuring this out. Purple. 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 Now. This one needs to be white. This one needs to be red. Red. Blue. Off blue. Green. Okie dokie. That's a new one. Huh? Oh. Hi, Heavy. Bye, Heavy. A streamer used to be really big. Oh, permanently open. He got arrested in the Philippines for doing nuisance IRL streaming, so he gets to spend a couple of years in an overcrowded Filipino prison while he awaits trial. That sounds like fun. Good things happen to good people. What happened to that Joe Somali guy? I hope he rots. Does that mean? Am I allowed to say that? Hello, Heavy. How you going? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you. It warms my soul to see IRL streamers suffer, as it should. The drop-off address is 14227 Sandy Heights, a small garage on the south edge of Trinsdale. The goods are secure and in the trunk, so just unload, get back here before noon. I've seen Sinclair's schedule, I don't think he'll be requesting a car today. You never know when the cat will want to get some air. Tomorrow will likely be the last delivery. I believe Denny already has payment ready. Okay. What's in the trunk? Booze! I'm not doing well. Well, I hope you do well soon. Look, no, yeah, we've got the booze ready. It's time to cruise, guys. Game won't let me. Game sucks. 0 out of 10. Sorry, not a Game of the Year contender at all. It won't even let me drink drive. What's the point, man? Half the drawings in this room are the same drawing of that one guy. I mean, actually, all the drawings are all, like, copies of each other. I give this game a doesn't let me drink and drive out of 10. I give this game a bullshit out of 10 because it's just giving me a dead end. After I got an upgrade disc. Redraw, 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 please. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad I had that redraw, and I'm so glad that I realized I had that redraw. Thank you! Okay, Jesus Christ, that would have been bullshit otherwise. Upgrade disc. We've made some actual progress. This is impressive. Closet. Closet upgrade. Where you live. FNAF room. 4 extra items if drafted next to a red room? Awesome? But dangerous as hell. 2 extra items if next to a bedroom. 1 extra item if next to a hallway. Look, the hallway one's the safest. But I'm gonna go for red. That sounds really cool. I argued to Pooch that I believe people should be allowed to race to drunk drive in contained racetracks if they have appropriate waivers. I think you're asking people to die. I think that kills the man. Ooh. Furnace. I thought that was a gun. I saw the lever, I thought it was a gun. If people want to get plastered and do NASCAR, they should be allowed to. I feel like that, again, kills the driver. What's a little blood sport between consenting adults? We usually don't let people murder each other, even if both parties consent to it. That's generally frowned upon these days. Experiment set up. Whenever you spend each time you eat an apple, hallway, get an item. That's the closest thing to be useful. Can I duel someone legally? Unfortunately not. Heavy, I thought you said you were gonna disappear. Not that I don't appreciate your company. I'm just making sure you stick to your word. Also, this is not powered on. I do support mutual combat, I mean, sure. We're gonna archive floor plan and see what it gives us. It's a bathroom! Hate the bathrooms. Back in the day, before the back room. I'm sorry. I love that video. Oh, jingle jingle. You should sabotage me at every step. You already sabotage me at every step, don't you? Isn't that what you like doing? I'm gonna run out of steps, by the way. Speaking of steps. Oh, a key. Oh, a secret garden key. Oh shit, a secret garden key! I can't use it. I can't use it because these doors aren't locked. What just happened? Ah, shit! The USA lets 18-year-olds join the army but can't drink. That's because the USA has dumb drinking laws. Red Cottage. Why don't we let them drink and drive in a way that's safe to bystanders? Look, at least joining the army is a job, alright? I agree that, okay, rugby is also a job. Gambling is not a job, unfortunately. What are your drinking laws? I believe it's 18 plus, and if under that, as long as the parents let them, it's fine. I believe that is the laws. Now where's that big door? It's up here, isn't it? Gambling's not a job. I knew you would seize on that statement. Anything's a job if you're good at it. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Let's see what's in the gem mine. Gemmy. Lastly, equipment. I don't think we need this more than this if we're going to limit excavation to 2 stones per day. Greedier than that will risk structural integrity. Managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels. 2 were too rusted and worn down to be any use. They've scrapped them. Still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short track and it's way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. It's a bit awkward because it's blocking the passage. I suggest somebody move it from the other side if they can get over there. There are 2 ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up. Well, I don't know how to get there, so that doesn't really help me a whole bunch. This one, however... Oh... You can light all these braces. Why do you stream for free? I don't, I get Twitch ad money. Not legal advice. Pretty sure it's chill if you're over 18. Realistically, it's not super enforced under that. As long as you're not trying to buy alcohol or drinking it in public. I didn't notice this switch the first time. The Apple Orchard. So there's a switch for each of these. That one lit too. What happens if I get all 4? All I need is 1 more and that I know where that last one comes from. At least I think I do. What's going on? How have I made so much progress today? This is my 3rd stream. The first 2 I got jack shit done. The 3rd one I've got like 2 upgrade discs and 3 doors opened. It's because I threw that coin into the fountain. It was good luck. If I were to throw so much money into that fountain, do you think I would have been able to collect it all? Would this have been a genuinely useful bank? Because it persists between runs, unlike most everything else. The 4 infinity blazers. No, they're braziers. Blazers are a jacket you wear. Bullshit. Wrench. That's new. You may permanently adjust the rarity of a mechanical place every time you build one. Also, I just realized I can't actually... There's no switch in this one. I can't actually do the thing. Which is fine, because I can always do the thing. But I can't do it this time. I need the hovel or something. Oh, no, I bet you the, I bet you the shelter has a switch. Not a switch, you know what I mean, the valve. There's no such thing as justice, only desire. Right and wrong are a lie. The only thing that matters is what you will do and what you will not do. Stop being subversive and dangerous. We're going to den. Let's den it. Empty closet. 0 items. Wait, you don't get any items anymore? Oh shit. That was a downgrade. A strict downgrade. I have ruined it. I thought that was... Oh wait, maybe now it's... Maybe that's an... If that replaces my regular closet, then yeah, that was a straight downgrade and I failed. Are you a Switch, a Top, or a Subway sandwich? I do like eating Subway sandwiches. I haven't had one in a while and now you're making me hungry again. I will not answer that question. Thank you. You're making me hungry now. Now I want a Subway sandwich. It is 2 AM. Nearly 3 AM. Subway's not... Wait, there's a 24/7 Macca's near me. I'm not walking over there though. It's where the crack addicts hang out. I will get shanked. I have no interest in doing so today. Sale! Everything is 50% off today. See flyer for details. Everything with an asterisk. At the commissary, kitchen, locksmith, and bookshop. Okay, but not everything. What's your favorite Subway sandwich? Look, I'm a boring bastard, so... my Subway sandwich and like my food choices is always like bacon, lettuce, tomato. Australia's crack addicts? We have so many crack addicts, we love that shit. We love that shit, man. I'm gonna do the chapel and then I'm gonna gamble for a closet now. Let's go. That's a lot of items actually. This is a lot of very good items. Worth it. Thank you, chapel. What's the... When people call something just or good, that just means they personally approve. You're getting philosophical again. Stop that. Stop thinking. Oh, I should go to the commissary. I feel the dangerous wildlife would have made them endangered. Nah. They just have to be more selective about their habitats. Silver key. Silver key and then... Oh, shit. Cloister. What does the cloister do? Cloister sounds inappropriate somehow. Rotunda. Rotunda just sounds rude. Charles Z. Britannia was right. Who? Do you reckon... So these are all doors, right? Do you reckon if I can walk through the other side as well, I can claim those items. Charles Z. Britannia? That's what you said. That's what you wrote. She cloy in my stir. Okay. You know what I need to stream again? I need to stream, XCOM again. The problem is... Have you not watched Code Geass? Not really. The problem is that, I forgot my train of thought. Oh yeah, XCOM. Something happened with the mods that I have, and now I have to, like, reinstall them. It's weird, I don't quite know what happened. I love she X on my 2 till I calm. Extremely loud incorrect buzzer. Office is here. Office. I love CS Office. Oh, a coin on the floor. Find a penny, pick it up. All the day you get a walk-in closet? This is a new one, I've never had this before. 4 damn items! 4 big guys. Not gonna sing the rest of that song. Are you an office worker? Damn right I am. And proud. We're gonna go back and we're gonna purchase the upgrade disc from the commissary. Sale! Excellent. Upgrade disc. Every time I walk through here, the metal detector pings exactly once. You should sing the song and send it to me. Okay, that means you do know what song I'm talking about. Imagine working in an office. Imagine working. 4 big guys. What do you think his password is? What was the number? 45292? Let's try that one. I would have been really happy if that had worked. What was the other one? 6. Hang on, let's clear it. 6, 7, 8, 9. No, nothing. 1987, and then it explodes and kills me. Was that the bite of 87? I'm a laborer who wears $120 white shirts and a tie. That does make you an insane person. Did I put the disc in or not? Or big God damn it, now it's stuck in my head. Spare room? Ooh. An upgrade to the spare room will be really good, considering how often I get that. Bro, spare bedroom, spare green room, or spare hall. This doesn't really help me at the moment. But I'll make it a bedroom, I guess, because that sounds nice. I have standards. Professionals have standards. Let's buy some food. Something about your thighs. Is that what you want? You want the 4 big guys? Buy a club sandwich. Actually, hang on. 1 for every red room. That's 10. It's not bad. No, let's buy the club sandwich. It's better value for money. What's the daily wood-fired pizza? Nice. Yeah, so once you actually start getting like the permanent upgrades, then it becomes less bullshit unfair. Whoa. Commonplace. I want it to be commonplace. Oh, that's what that means. That's the rarity. From My Little Pony. No, I've seen those dots and I couldn't understand what that was for. Ah! Whoa. Okay. Does this help me? Ow. Okay, thank you, Heavy. Thank you for sharing with the class. Wait, what? I'm trapped! No, seriously, how do I get out? The buttons don't work. Oh. There's only glass on one side. Okay. What on earth is that for? Ah, this is what I was thinking would happen. Yes, I can open up these. Which one was that one? Unfortunately, I believe that's a wall. No it's not. I can loop back around. Okay. Yeah, that might work. Can I share more? No. You're a storage and logistics administrator. You have to carry a lot of crates and stuff. Nice. Sounds like fun work. Ooh. Library. Oh, I can... Crafting strategy. Gem strats! Not having resources. Yeah, okay, so get gems early as possible. That's good. Draft early ranks first, yes. Make sure you use up all your ranks. I'm just gonna screenshot this whole book. I'm pirating. Cloister would be free. Consider the order. Hallway doors are always unlocked. Oh! Okay, I see, right. Some floor plans only work by drafting other rooms. You can turn the lights back on at the dark room. Oh! Heavy, I hope you enjoy your job. It sounds very satisfying. I would like to one day purchase meat from you. No, Heavy, no. Bad. Bad message. Naughty. I'm deleting that one. I mean, the thighs one was messed up already, but this one is even more explicit. Different body parts. Anyway. I thought it was funny. It was funny, but chat doesn't... The VOD does not get to see it anymore. Boudoir and walk-in closet. Boiler. Pump room. Draft rooms you've never seen before. Tomb? There is no blueprint for success. Okay. That was very helpful. Can I choose another book, or do I have to... Can I reserve another one? What room? What room? Did it say that somewhere? Stamp collection. No, I can't reserve another book until, I guess, next time I find the library. Damn it. I need an explanation of how the pump room works. Oh well. Next time. I did not say it. I said pump room. Or pumping. Ooh. Oh, this synergizes well, actually. Like, super well. You will see shortly why. We are about to get very rich. What is beeping? Oh, there's a key down there. God damn it, it's all the way over there. So if I open up... Okay, so that one's blocked off, so I can't do a full, like, opening of this. But what happens if I did? Also, I can remote access from here, I just realized. So I can go... log in... Swan Song, and then we can distribute money right to the conference room, right next to us. And I will be rich. People say the knives I work with are scary. I'm sure they are. But it's okay, knives are safe as long as you know how to use them. There's a... The shelter has a computer as well. I need to build the shelter next time. Parallel can only be run once a week. Interesting. Anyway, we just spread out a bunch of money, apparently. Except that was a lie, we didn't do that. Wait, every time I do this... It puts up walls up here as well, doesn't it? Range. Anyway, I need to get to the other side of this room. That one. I just pressed this button, didn't I? That moves that one. Yeah. I can access all the buttons now. I remember one of the first days I was working, I got stabbed by a co-worker. That sounds bad. Did it hurt? You okay? Did you die? Alright. I have gotten into the swing of the game now. I will say it was a rough beginning, but only because the antechamber is so prominently marked that you are made to think that that is the only thing you really need to do. That is absolutely not the case. 90% of this game is completely unrelated to the antechamber. Let's buy some gems. Precious gems. I'm in the swing of it and everybody knows. They know where it snows. Was your co-worker from London? London! Nope, 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 nope. So I've pressed every button now. And that means that this middle bit is no longer accessible, which is kind of funny. Well, no, that can't be right. It should still be accessible. Well, now what? Is there any reason to go up there? This is so strange. What do you mean I can open the top cabinets? No, you're... Stop messing with me. There's no top cabinets to open. I can't reach that high. See? Nothing I can interact with. Don't mess with me. Go back up? In the upside down? What do you mean? I can't access them right now. They're all blocked off now. You mean those ones? No way. How would you know that? How did you figure that out? How did you... You looked at for a split second and it said you could? Oh my god. He used detective mode. He Arkham Asylumed it. Why didn't I just use detective mode? Am I stupid? Arkham Asylum. Oh, that may have been a bad idea, actually. No, that was not maybe a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna do it anyway. Where the hell's... Tbilisi? Isn't that like... Georgia? Or plan added. Tbilisi is in Georgia. Oh shit, I got it right. I bet you think I didn't know that. But I did know that. Winnipeg. Please don't use the weather lookup to look up places that are actually near you, by the way. That is a massive, like, safety hazard. Don't dox yourself with— No! What have I done? No, 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 no. I was doing so well, man. No. No, come on. You fool! I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. What did I have? I had so much. I was doing so— All my money is in the conference room! Oh, god damn it. I cannot believe that I've locked myself in. I've caged myself, despite all my rage. Well, that's becoming a YouTube short. Be careful when you're in the Hall of Mirrors. Time to call it a day. Okay. Shelter first. Corporate villa. Oh, look at that! It's all corporatized. That's cool. I didn't realize you could open the cabinets! I didn't see the interaction prompt. And they don't look interactable. The sleep deprivation's getting to me. Breeze Bane. This is the most the weather lookup command has ever been used. Markiplier backrooms, invalid location specified. Why did MILF Island return Brooklyn? Alright guys, you know where to go. You misspelt weather. Each time you draft a dead end, spread $5 in the tomb. No, we gotta hit the shelter. I gotta see what this does. Oh shit. Time lock safe. Canned water. Oh shit, it does not have the lever. Does that mean it has to be the hovel? Bomb shelter. Time lock safe. Once unlocked, the time lock safe will remain open for 4 hours. What date's it today? Radiation monitor. Take the measurement. It's fine. It did not return Tomboy Mine for you, sorry. Email? No? Data transfers? Okay. Well, not useful. Why did MILF Island work? Why wouldn't it work? Why did it return Brooklyn? Why is nowhere a place? Where are you going? Nowhere. Nobody. You're playing Oblivion? I have heard rumors that there is a remake of Oblivion in the works. That sounds like it would be fun. Elsenham. That's a cool place. At least the name. Elsewhere. You're like overloading the bot. What? Oh. Cool. And 1 9. I like how there's a place in Elder Scrolls called Elsewhere or some shit. It's ELSWYR, Elsewhere. But yes, there is a place called Elsewhere. That's where the Khajiit are from. This box contains the gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. That can't be right. Otherwise, all three of them are true. The empty boxes both have true statements. The blue box has a true statement. False. The empty boxes both have true statements. It can't. So. False. False. Oh yeah, the empty boxes both have true statements. True. False. The empty boxes don't both have true statements. True. False. False. True. False. This one? Vacuously? I think I used that word wrong. Wrong. This one then? I don't know, man. Why is nowhere else a real place? Bedroom. Does this count for bedroom buffs? It does not. It just counts as a bedroom room. Right, I see. I was wondering how that was working. You know Oblivion enough to help him? He loves Oblivion, I think. Not really? Never mind. I was wrong. Completely wrong. Oblivion is my least favorite The Elder Scrolls game. I thought Skyrim's your least favorite The Elder Scrolls game. Or like, online. Besides the spin-offs. Okay, online is a spin-off, yes. What about Skyrim? You like Oblivion more than Skyrim? I like Skyrim, kinda? Okay, fair enough. I will say, no matter what, Skyrim is still a really good platform, mainly for mods. Ooh. Mage Hammer. I love Skyrim mods. Look, heavy. I don't want to know what kind, we'll put it that way. Don't tell me what kind of Skyrim mods you like. I don't want to hear it. Oblivion's leveling and stat system are evil. Oh. Oh, someone ported Lucatil from Dark Souls 2 as a follower into Skyrim. Cool. I'm gonna take this one. I don't know Dark Souls 2 either, so. You also have Inigo and Lucian Flavius follower mods. Isn't Inigo base game? Am I thinking of the right Inigo? Unless you're saying like Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Etc. I have no choice but to archive. So archive we must. Oh, I'm sheltered, of course. I forgot about that. I'm a sheltered little child. Then we shall wait room. Because I remain wow, sheltered is really good. Inigo the purple cat. Oh, okay. We're gonna buff our longevity by making a nursery. Getting 2 dice for the trouble. Inigo the Khajiit, I mean. Well, now you're just confusing me. Sheltered. I remain sheltered. Laboratory. Experimental features. That would be good, actually. That would be very good. Yeah, let's experiment. Let's see it, baby. Set that up. If you draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then set your steps to 40? Potentially infinite steps. Okay. We take those. These experiments are getting better. Damn it. I was hoping that that would be a, actually, I'm gonna reroll. Damn it, these were all bad. Reroll again. No, we'll bedroom it, it's fine. Oh, a compass. If you want to level well in Oblivion, you need to spreadsheet it. You need to track which skills you need to level up to each level, and how many times. Once you reach that point, you need to stop using those skills. Otherwise, you will level too fast and screw over your attribute points. It's the same system as Morrowind for the most part, but with Oblivion's aggressive scaling, min-maxing becomes mandatory, whereas it wasn't so important in Morrowind. Ah, there you go. And all these doors are locked. Sucks to be me. Chapel, that's fine because I've got shelter for 1 more. Jesus fug. Experiment successful. God, that's good. Maid's chamber, that's bad. Pantry. Pantry's the only reasonable option here. I need a key. Rotunda. Den will work. Lavatory. Damn it. Redraw. I just realized the lavatory is a red room. I didn't realize it actually counted for that. Locked, of course. These may also be locked. Yep. Not locked. Gymnasium. Setting it to 40 is so strong. Damn it. I don't have the keycard for this. You don't min-max enough? Well, I guess you fail then. You die now. Was there a store that I led back there? Oh yeah, it's all the way over here. Nah, I'll make that. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24. I mean, I could. It's unlikely to work in any particular way, but I could try. There's a trunk in here. It'll work out if I end up having a... what's the word? If I end up finding another red room, then it should be fine. Actually, I am assuming that I have enough money to get keys. If I don't have enough money, then I'm just screwed. I don't think it's meant to work the way it does. Oh, no, it doesn't even give me coins. Oh, but it does give me a sledgehammer. That might be enough. If that trunk has keys in it, then I'm fine. If it doesn't, this run is over. I walked the wrong way. Getting lost is legitimately one of the biggest dangers. If you get lost, you lose points. Like stamina. It's just gone. I don't think it's meant to work the way it does. We love Bethesda. We love them. Oh, it's got a car key. But I don't have a car. Oh well. That was a fun run. Call it a day. I'm on day 21. It's been nearly a month. We're 9 days off it being a month. An ordinary villa. Perfectly ordinary. I'm gonna keep rolling the hovel. If you go in the UESP, look up the page on Oblivion leveling, a section titled The Leveling Problem takes up about 1/3 of the article. I love UESP, honestly. Tool Shadow Root Cellar. Let's try Root Cellar, we haven't seen it yet. Is it seriously only the hovel that has the switch? It actually is, isn't it? Oh. Well, that seems important. Somebody's missing, though. Wonder why. Okay, I'm actually just gonna immediately call it a day. I want to reset. Do I have a limited number of days in which to do this? Sorry, I'm yawning. It's late. This game does kill time very fast. I feel like you can just breeze through forever. It's entirely possible to make your character relatively weaker in comparison to the world. Indeed, this is usually what will happen. Look, level scaling as it is, I think is garbage. I don't think games should have level scaling. I think you should just have different areas with different levels of enemy. If you are going to do leveling, then do leveling. If you're not going to do leveling, then don't do leveling. Don't do level scaling. Oh, they stay permanently on. Oh! Well, shit. I did all that for nothing. Oh well. We can do an actual run then. I think that's a very unnuanced take, but I do genuinely think this way scaling is done is terrible. You can have, like, weak scaling, but then why even have that? Preach to me your case for scaling. I just don't think we need scaling. Scaling, we'd be better off without it. The world has progressed past the need for scaling. Taking the shovel, and we are going to go dig up that hovel. No, that's not... You guys don't get scaled. I don't know. I don't know how that would work. Just a coin. It just gave me 1 coin. I retrieved my entire shovel for 1 coin. I just heard a dark elf call someone a swit. Good.
You Enwa. This is the end of you, Swit.
And now I will not be able to talk for the next 5 days. I'm trying to find more digging up patches, by the way. That's where we're walking around with my shovel. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of point-and-click adventures. I don't think I've ever played a point-and-click adventure. I thought there was stuff to dig up here. Oh. Morrowind scaling worked on potential encounters. Entities are placed on the map that can be one of a list of creatures, and the one that spawns is based on level. Okay, that is fine. That I do accept. Fallout 4 and like Skyrim and all that have that as well. I don't really know even if I would call that level scaling. That doesn't feel like level scaling, that just feels like a spawn list. I mean, you do the same thing with loot, right? Well, actually yes and no, because I feel like if you just allow easy dungeons to spawn good loot as well, then that's very easily exploitable. I don't know, man. I'm just here to return my shovel. Check it in at the coat check-in. It's the world adapting to the It's world adapting to a scale determined on your level. What else would you call that? Well, it's not scaling to your level, though. It's different. I don't know. We're gonna Google level scaling after this and find out. Spare bedroom. I thought that was something else for a second. Some other oblong object. I will be no more specific than that, but you know what I am thinking about. Interest. Alright. The gems are in the false box. The gems are in the false box. Only one of the other boxes is false. That cannot be true. It has to be in this one. They have literally the same statement. They can't be different in true or falseness. Hey, I forgot this uses up my steps now instead, because I bought the hovel. Let's get a magnifying glass, I suppose. It's the only thing I can afford. There we go. Oh, a key. What's the power scaling of Pip's mods? You win. That is all. That is the power scaling. A winner is you. 1 free internets. I almost miss, like, the lol XD random. We should go back to that. There were better times. Actually, I think that's why people like Tasky Master in Aina so much. She's just like that. She's so real. 8. 80. 10. 4. 8. 2. 100. 90. 10. Sorry, I skipped one. It was actually 70 and then 10, but... What's the social economy of Pip's server? What the hell's a social economy? Bethesda has pretty significant internal battles on how level scaling should be done. You can... There are times where you can tell who designed a quest based on whether or not the quest rewards are leveled. That is crazy. That is amazing. That's actually cool as hell. I appreciate that. They should do that more often. It's funny. I have so many gems. Look at all these uncut gems. Ooh, aquarium. Does not reset each day? Sorry? Have I just permanently put a room here then? There's a massive hole in the floor. Whoa. And you're telling me I can't fall in? You see, I'm pressing myself against it. It won't let me in. That's terrifying. Not to mention a safety hazard. I didn't bring my shovel. I did bring a key. With more keys inside. I love when the keys give you keys. We're going to need a nursery, so I'm going to get a nursery. There is something in there that I can pick up. It's a banana! Can you spell banana? Actually, the level scaling of equipment and as rewards kind of pisses me off in Elder Scrolls. Particularly Skyrim. I'm thinking of, what's it called? Stuff like the Nightingale armor. Or Dawnbreaker. Is that what it's called? Where you can get it at the end of the quest and it scales to your level. So if you get it early on, it'll be useful for like early game, and then afterwards it's just completely useless. It no longer becomes useful. And I don't like that. I can't really imagine a different way of handling it though, because alternatively you just pick it up early game and then it's just objectively better, right? So there is no good solution to that, I suppose. Oh yeah, no, actually, Kaiser, you literally just said exactly the same thing. Never mind. We agree. I think it's bad. I'm gonna buy some food. I can't afford food, never mind. Banana! There's no food in here I can... Well, no money I can scavenge in here either. What's today's main course? Beef stew pie. I'm getting really hungry in real life. This is bad. Let's get a chapel. I want the pump system user manual. I know exactly what I want. You can either have them not be leveled and accept that some people will cheese it or find shit earlier than expected, or allow people to upgrade the items to higher level brackets. I actually prefer the second option. Let them just Let them just upgrade it. Why are they not upgradable? Oh, I have 7 gems. Let's not walk into there yet. That was for in case I... Oh, shit, I have forced myself to go through the ballroom. Okay. Because of the step counter. I needed to walk in here. And now all my stuff's gone. Ooh. Oh shit, this is the second like verse. I'm screenshotting this. Hey, can anyone read sheet music and play piano? Because I can't. Lara and Simon in Eclipse Ball 1952. He looks like some guy from Fallout New Vegas, I think. We hate the Thalmor. People only dislike the Thalmor because Altmer are ugly in Skyrim. Well, yes, and they're also like they're elf Nazis. They say beast when they talk to Argonians. It's so mean. That is pretty mean. If Altmer were hot, people would love them. I suppose I can't disagree. That's probably true. Do I have anything good in my inventory? Oh, I do. Let's see what we can make. No? Ooh, coin purse plus rabbit's foot. Lucky purse. What about keycard with the rabbit's foot? No, that's the only thing I can actually make. Yeah, sure. Assemble. Is this a permanent upgrade? Because that would be nice. It's lucky now. Doubles all the coins you find. Holy shit. Thank you, Heavy. Are there any Thalmor that aren't, like, dicks? Sorry, not Thalmor. Are there are a few high elves in that game who aren't dicks. I'm thinking of that lady at the college. She's kind of not a dick. But everybody else is just a dick, aren't they? Oh, I want the greenhouse. I'd rather have a red guard warrior wife. I'm glad you have tastes. I don't know how to put any of this. Alright, I need that lever at some point. I want it. Maybe there's multiple ways of getting there. Maybe the antechamber's not the only way to find room for whatever. Oh, I lose, by the way. This is it. Pip, what do you want? Good question. I'm thinking. Unfortunately, I believe the answer is... What races are there? I think I'd be boring and say Imperial or Nord. I am boring. Let's see if we can find that lever. Let's go through security. Never ask a Nord the race of his wife. Oh, hey, food. Pie. Bethesda never developed this. Many such cases. Dunmer? Easy. I can't fault you for that. Is there any I could fault you for? Yes. Bosma. I would be concerned if you picked Bosma, actually. Every other option is valid for one reason or another. Bosma, however... Bosma is concerning. I want an aquarium. Yay, aquarium. Oh yeah, this counts as a bedroom. Or at least for the purposes of that particular buff. Aren't Bosma cannibals? Yes. Yes, they are. One key for every bedroom in your house? Oh, well, that doesn't help anyway. I have a dead end. Keys are not my problem. Dead end is. My metal detector's going off. Oh, there. It's coin on the floor. There's definitely some potential to fire resistance. I'm sure there is. Immediately gain 1 star or gain 1 key. We'll just immediately gain a star, right? Done. Why not? Stars are always beneficial. There's no reason to not gain a star. Can I pause it and then start it again? Experiment paused. If I run it again, does it activate again? It does not. Very sad. Damn. Can't change it either. What are our thoughts about orcs? They're fine. I'm sure some people like our orcs. We'll call it a day. One more run! Khajiits and Argonians work for the furries. A stately hotel with 8 bedrooms. Dark elves and Altmer work for people who are into elves. Bretons work if you like a bit of magic, but don't want to go for an elf. And then, yeah. And then you have, the ones that are just humans. Mer. Wait, no, Mer is elves. Men. I like the design of the orc weapons. I think they're good. I like the design of the orc weapons quite a lot because they look very rough. 8 classrooms to today's draft pool. That's new. I don't like dwarven equipment so much. Herbie. Does this turn it on? Is that all of them? Or does that turn it off? Oh, that's all of them! I thought I would have to get... Yes. An elevator? That looks like an elevator. It is. I thought I would have to get another unlocked area for this. Skyrim Dwemer aesthetic is bad, I'm sorry. I just don't like how shiny and gold it is. I do appreciate it for the weapons. Like, no. I appreciate it for, like, one weapon. Dwemer greatswords look pretty nice. The rest of it, I'm pretty iffy on. I do like the Morrowind aesthetic decently. Speaking of Skyrim, I feel like I'm going into that one, the Underdark. Shittiest dungeon in the game, by the way. Apart from the visual design, which is nice, gameplay-wise, it sucks. Hate it. I'm eating chocolate now. I'm hungry. It's fruit and nut. Actually, hang on. That foundation is still there. That's interesting. I wonder if that was a bad idea. underground at the precipice. Does this unlock the last... Surely this does. Surely this... Hang on. I need to open this up. Okay, I've torn this open. Fruit and nut. Okay. Archer's part of a longer arcade. We found a dozen more pillars. Our exploration has been limited and superficial. Sorry, I'm eating more chocolate. The site is older than we assumed. Cool. This is getting very Outer Wildsy. It's all the exploration. Ooh. A chessboard? Let's play. I don't know what order these should be in. Clearly it's important though. This appears to be... Isn't this where the fountain would be? I feel like this is where the fountain would be. You should look at the orc plate armor from Skyrim. There's orc plate armor? Foreman's copy, do not remove. Whoa, sigils. Realm sigils. Crude circular marks of designation on older royal artifacts, buildings, and documents. Each line tells a story. The core, the dividing lines, the rays, the moats, and the border. The core. Oh shit. The rays. Well, half of this is gone, so this does not help fully. Wavy lines, rainy realm, stormy weather, snow, windy weather. Moats. Tribal, agricultural. Oh, so this designates... So these are the sigils of the kingdom. The ray must be... Counting the number... Transportation must be, I suppose? The way you get to the other kingdoms? Yeah, ship routes, carriages, locomotion. Which means that the moats at the end of the rays must be the kingdoms. Which we see here, what kind of kingdom it is. Martial, metropolitan, academic. Well, not kingdom, you know, the cities, the individual cities. Spiritual, poetic, tribal. And then, what are these? These, I guess they show weather, but where would you put them? Do they go on the rays? Yeah, they're the rays. Sorry, I've screenshotted the same things like 3 times. The borders show the banner and colors of that realm. Okay. Red banners. Martial fog. Oh, but we don't have all the information about the rays. So this was a kingdom with... Oh, this was a very martial kingdom. With... Yeah, okay. Right. Banners, martial, fog. Is that what the fog sign is? It must be. We're missing it, but that's what fog looks like. That has to be important. Why did Cockwash Creek give you Dallas? That door's shut. Is there orc plate armor? Hang on. Oh, you're talking about in Oblivion. I was like, in Skyrim there is none, surely. There's a creek in South Australia called it. Oh, okay. Precipice underground. I should be able to drop a bomb there. Windy weather or stormy weather. I don't know how it goes. I'm gonna eat the rest of my chocolate. No, my chocolate fell on the floor! Oh, carbon chocolate. We're eating it anyway. We're fine. What do you mean it's in Skyrim? Bullshit. You're lying. It's not true, I did not hit her. It's not true, I did not hit her. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. It's a creation? Yeah, that doesn't count. I'm gonna look it up, though. Skyrim walk plate. Ooh. I expected it to be more green. I'm actually not a huge fan of the design. Too furry. And also needs to be more green. Originates from the blade spin-off. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get fat. There's also the scaled version. Yeah, that one looked a bit better. They're not great though. Ooh, dice. Follow the game. I wonder how many permutations of this there are. The empty boxes are both true. The gems are in the black box. This is not an empty box. You know, I think it's in the black box. Yay! The empty boxes are both true. I think... so this was false. Even though this one was true. Because this doesn't reflexively hold. Also, Elven Hunter Armor. That does sound cool, actually. Oh. Okay, I owe my chocolate. Tonight I become fat. Fat. This would be really good if I had a shovel. This would be a consistent shovel point. Billion. No, wait, the library. Never. We'll do some quick maths. 10... What? 10, 35... Oh, minus 10, 25. Wait, what? Oh, 15. Look it up? Fine! Give me a minute. 9... 18. 1... 6... 26... 21... Wait, what? Hang on. 5 plus 20 plus 1 minus 5 minus 1. Oh, that's 20. Times 5. 5 by 20. 5. I just used a calculator. I like the quests that are entirely managed by reading books and listening to NPCs using pre-existing generic dialogue. Truly, quality enough to be officially included. Isn't it great? Don't we love Bethesda? This is a lovely classroom. Can you spot the difference? Yes, one of them is a mountain, the other is a pea. Colors. Lovely. Oh, okay. I can't actually draw on it. That's a shame. Wait a minute. Yellow, blue, orange, red. Blueprints. Okay. Oh, shit! This can give me some colors. Each color's only used twice. There's corroboration here. You can find out the flag colors from these. However, I'm not going to, not right now. Just add a librarian. I want to learn how the pumps work. Let's read. Oh, a trunk. Money and dice. All withers. Pump system. Central hub. Press the button to select the one you'd like to adjust. Set the pump associated with the source to either pump in or out. The pump may be collected to more than one tank. The tank pump can be changed by a switch. Oh! Right, okay. I think I'm stupid. I probably could have figured that out on my own if I'd been more observant. Freezer? What? Oh, it's so blue! Why is there a temperature gauge? Oh, it froze my accounts. Cool. Well, that's useful. That means tomorrow I'll have 3 diamonds and 6 gold. That's a good thing. Let's keep exploring as long as we've got the ability to. Can I add to my storage? I cannot, it's fully frozen. I also can't use them, so. Not great for if I actually want to get anything done this turn, but I don't, so it's fine. The talking's getting to me, by the way. I'm getting tired. Oh, it does make the chapel free, though. That's good. Can't use that, okay. Just get a bedroom. Bedroom and hope that this is like a storage closet. It's been 6 years since the Elder Scrolls 6 trailer. Excellent. They should do another 6. Another 6 years. Drop one more trailer. I swear to God I heard noise behind me. I got so scared. Do another trailer and then don't do anything for the next 6 years. It'd be funny. Please, Bethesda. You know, I'm feeling adventurous. I'm feeling adventurous. Let's just... Yep. Let's just Great Hall it. None of these are good. 7 years and 2 months? We get GTA 6 before the Elder Scrolls 6. Probably, yes. Dining room. I wish I knew what's on the menu today. Locked. locked. I like that it makes like the Morrowind sound. I know it's just a generic locked door sound, but it just reminds me of Morrowind. Coat check. Nook. This'll give me a key. Means I can unlock this one. And I can't do anything with this. Oh well, empty closet. Lovely. Alright. I think that's a good time to stop. I'm getting very EP. We'll call it a day. With the exception of your frozen assets. I'm glad it adds that little line, that's cute. We got an ad starting soon, so this is perfect timing. Wait, no, quickly, before the ad happens. I'll be back next week to stream more, I hope. We'll see. I got assignments to do, so maybe not. But thank you very much for coming. I hope you have a good time. It's been wonderful having you. We gotta see if we can... I don't know if there's anyone I can raid, actually. Who's still up? Who up streaming their game? Oh, you're both subbed. Yeah, that's true. You know, I'm too sleepy to raid now. Okay. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Take care. Have a good one. Be great having you. Bye. Hope you have a good night. Bye. Okay, we'll raid the seals.